Guys, check out this email that I got to my fake dentist website. Hey Kitsilano Dentist, I hope you're doing great. We can get your website on the front page of Google. We'll be happy to send you a proposal and pricing furthermore. Thanks and regards, marketing team. So this is exactly what you should not be doing if you're looking to get new SEO clients. Now, I'm not saying that cold emails don't work, but this type of email I know for a fact will not have a good conversion rate. I remember back in the day, I used to watch this SEO called Daryl Rosser, and he had this phenomenal email template that I started using. And this is the email template right here. Hi Ricky, I came across your website today when searching for roofing in London. You can obviously substitute this for whatever scenario or niche you're working with, and notice that you don't show up in maps section and are number 33 in the organic listings. That's a lot of calls you're missing out on. So I made a video showing why your top 3 competitors are outranking you. You then list the competitors. Are you the right person to send this video to? If you are, please reply to this email. I'll send it over. Otherwise, just let me know. A lot better email. And the magic of this is that you only create that video once that client replies and says that yes, they are the right person to send that video to. So when I was starting out and I was a freelancer, I used to use templates like these and I got some replies, but from having built that fake dentist website, and if you guys want to watch that video, you guys can check it out right here, I realized how many people are pursuing cold emails. I would get these type of emails every single day. So unless your email sticks out from the bunch, you send creative emails like Daryl's, you most likely won't be very successful in getting new SEO clients with cold emails. And in my personal opinion, I think this is currently the worst way of getting new SEO clients, especially if you don't spend a lot of time curating that perfect email. So what I want to do today, guys, is I want to talk about 5 other ways that you can get SEO clients even if you're a complete beginner. Also, guys, I do want to quickly thank the sponsor of today's video, Ahrefs. I've been using them for years, as you guys know, and in my personal opinion, they're the best SEO tool in the market. Now, the number one thing you can do to get SEO clients, especially if you're starting out, is to create content. Now, hold on, because we actually need to be smart about the content that we create, right? Because if we try and write articles and try and rank on Google for keywords in the SEO space, we're going to be competing with big dogs like ahrefs and semrush and Moz and all these other big guys. So I actually think the opportunity in creating content is hidden in a lot of other platforms. So platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, and especially YouTube. Each platform is going to be a different type of work, and there's different mediums that you're going to be using to be successful in each of these platforms. But what I suggest is picking one platform and being consistent and diving deep into that platform. The actual content that you post on these platforms can be about your journey, learning about SEO if you're a complete beginner. You can talk about case studies if you're more advanced and if you have clients, or any random insights that you find. That's going to get people talking, people following you, and over time, people will start to see you as an expert in that topic. And the magical thing about this, guys, is that once you've mastered one of these platforms, clients will actually come to you instead of you having to chase them down. And just a word of advice from a new YouTuber like myself that has entered a very competitive space like SEO, there's always space for new people. And as competitive as you might think it is to get into the SEO space, for example, it's all about being consistent because there's always space for newcomers. Now, second thing I want to talk about is niching down and specializing in one specific thing. Now, this is something that I've been seeing quite a bit, and I think it's honestly genius. There's websites like this one right here, lawrank.com, and what these guys do is they basically provide digital marketing services for law firms only, right? And so by specializing in one specific niche, this not only builds trust for their prospective clients, but it allows them to be that main name in the space, right? If you're thinking about digital marketing for law firms, I know that LawRank does this very, very well. This also means that you simplify a lot of the internal processes that you have for working with clients. So instead of taking on an e-commerce website and then a local SEO website and then a SaaS, which is something quite common for a normal digital marketing agency, you would instead be constantly receiving the same type of client. So the same type of law firm that most likely needs articles on the blog, a little bit of link building, and maybe some local SEO adjustments. So you can streamline a lot of these internal processes and become a lot more efficient. So that's another great way of getting SEO clients. Third thing I want to talk about is events and conferences. And I think this one's really powerful. You can honestly show up to any type of business/startup event or conference conference and you will find people that own businesses and that most likely need help growing businesses. And if you talk to those business owners in person, you will most likely create a stronger relationship than if you met them online, right? So you're gonna have a great opportunity to introduce yourself, to talk about case studies, and to talk about how you can help out that business owner. So I really recommend attending any events or business conferences around you to meet those people that might be potential SEO clients. Another topic I want to talk about is applying to SEO jobs. Now, this is a little bit strange, but this is actually something that happened to me in the past. In a previous job, when I was hiring an SEO team, I ended up posting a bunch of jobs in a variety of job boards. Because I got such a limited amount of talented SEOs that actually applied to those jobs, we ended up taking a person that was a freelancer, that their main clause for working with us was remaining a freelancer and for us to become one of their clients. So often companies might not be 100% dead set on having a team internally. So if you can sway a company to hire you as a freelancer or to hire an agency, then that might also be a possibility of getting new SEO clients. Again, this happened to me and we ended up having a phenomenal partnership with this freelancer and they ended up doing great work. And the last thing I want to touch on, guys, is partnering up with complementary agencies. So what I mean by that is partnering up with an agency that performs a service that you don't. So for example, if I create an SEO agency and I specialize in SEO, when I have a client that asks for PPC services, I would like to refer that client to another agency that's a specialist in performing those PPC services. And then as a result, I will in exchange get a lot of SEO clients from them, since most likely when someone signs up for PPC services, they also often want SEO services. And guys, I also recommend sticking to one thing, not trying to specialize in all the different aspects of digital marketing. I recommend sticking to one thing and becoming very, very good at that specific thing. And again, guys, this will most likely work better once you have that steady trail of clients coming in. And guys, if you like this video, I recommend you guys check out this video. It's my complete guide on how to become an SEO expert in 2022. Thanks to ahrefs again for sponsoring this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.